Welcome to the WHHI-TV Daily News. There's a lot to cover today in the Lowcountry. I'm Betsy McDaniel, and here are today's headlines. The head of the State Law Enforcement Division, Mark Keel, is now saying the reopened investigation into the death of Stephen Smith is being considered a homicide. Keel isn't saying much more for now, other than to confirm he believes it was a murder, not a hit and run, as was the explanation used for the last 8 years. SLED indicated they might have found new information in the Smith case during the Murdaugh murder investigation. Smith's mother has new lawyers who are aggressively pursuing the case that dates back to 2015, when his body was found with injuries that were not consistent with being hit by a car. Those lawyers are pushing to have Smith's body exhumed for a new autopsy. No evidence has ever been presented linking the Murdaugh family to the crime, although Buster Murdaugh was a high school classmate and friend. Battery Creek High School head football coach Terrence Ash is giving up his sideline role, but he'll be involved in finding his replacement as he's staying on as athletic director. He was 10-25 in his 4 years as the Dolphins head coach. They haven't had a winning season since 2012. Battery Creek is the 5th high school in the area to make a coaching change, joining May River, Beaufort Academy, Thomas Hayward, and John Paul II. Thankfully, we are at the end of one of the worst flu seasons South Carolina has had since before COVID. Well over 50,000 cases of the flu were reported statewide this winter, with 134 deaths compared to 8,000 cases and 19 deaths the year before. Lower flu numbers during COVID, experts say, could be because of all the hand washing, mask wearing, and social distancing. The good news is that the flu shot was very effective this year, lowering the risk of hospitalization by half. More good news is that COVID numbers are down significantly in the last month. 78-year-old Michael Sturms of Bluffton won't have to go to jail for pleading guilty to years of income tax evasion, but has been given 5 years probation and was ordered to pay more than $3 million in restitution to the IRS. Sturms' financial troubles date back decades to battles with his ex-wife and ex-business partner. He hasn't paid taxes since 2007 and says he doesn't have the $3 million he owes the IRS, but is eager to negotiate a settlement. And some congratulations are in order for the Inn and Club at Harbortown, as it was once again honored with the Forbes 4-Star Award. It is the only hotel on Hilton Head and one of only 2 in South Carolina to receive that distinction. The Inn was also ranked as the number 5 best hotel in the U.S. and the number 4 best resort in the U.S. by U.S. News and World Report. The media sources on your screen will have more on these and other stories, and we would love for you to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram at WHHI-TV. And if you have an idea for a news story, we'd love to hear it, so drop us a line at news@WHHITV.com. And now here's Justin Jarrett with what happened last night in the Lowco.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Lowco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. It was a big night for the Beaufort Eagles, going 4-0 against their crosstown rivals. The baseball Eagles rolled to a 15-0 rout behind a 3-inning no-hitter from Carter Bowersox, while Logan Brutcher was 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. And the softball Eagles shut down the Dolphins as Kylie Rass tossed another no-hitter and struck out 11 in a 5-1 win. The trend continued across the way on the soccer pitch as Beaufort's Quinn Wilson denied a high-scoring Creek girls team access to the goal, and Selena Duncan scored 5 goals in a 7-0 Eagles win. And the boys followed up with a clean sheet of their own, blanking Battery Creek 5-0. We also had a pair of clean sheets at May River, where Wes Kerr watched the Sharks blank Colleton County 8-0 in the girls' game and matched that score in the boys' nightcap. Bluffton's girls pulled off the win of the night, though, rallying from 3-1 deficit to stun defending Class 4A state champion James Highland. And John Paul II picked up a pair of wins on the pitch as the girls opened region play with a win over Palmetto Christian and the boys routed Northwood Academy. In other baseball action around the Lowco, Wade Hampton stayed perfect in region play, and John Paul II scored 12 runs in the 7th to rally for a 13-10 win over Colleton Prep. On the softball diamond, JP2 beat Patrick Henry 10-2. May River girls lacrosse also picked up a lopsided win, and the tennis teams from Hilton Head Prep, Hilton Head High, and Bluffton earned victories. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.
Thanks, Justin. And now we'll take a look at the weather with Maria Soden.
Thanks, Betsy. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like we're going to start to see some warmer weather throughout the rest of the week. We also are going to see some showers and thunderstorms roll through as well. Taking a look at Thursday, however, it's going to be sunny with Hilton having a high of 74, a low of 61. Bluffton's going to have a high of 78, a low of 59. And Beaufort's going to have a high of 78 and a low of 60. The sunrise for Thursday is going to be at 7:22 and sunset's going to be at 7:37. Taking a look at the beach tides, high tide's going to be at 11:25 a.m. and low tide's going to be at 6:27 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the weekend, into the weekend, Friday's going to be sunny with highs in the 70s and 80s and lows in the 60s. Come Saturday, it's going to be cloudy with a passing shower through the day. And we're going to see highs in the upper 70s and lows in the 60s. And then come Sunday, it's going to be sunny to partly cloudy throughout the day, but then we are going to see some passing thunderstorms roll throughout the night. The highs are going to be in the upper 70s and lows in the 60s. That's it for today. Let's head it back to the desk.
And we'll be back in just a moment with much more, so stay with us.